Seth is showing me a photograph.
A triptych?
A
Possibly.
triptych, a piece.
A collage.
Maybe I'll take a picture of this to show.
How does this even do it justice?
Seth showed me the triptych, and what I assumed I was looking at was a documentation of an act of cruelty that essentially Sundance was parked on the street, and two people boxed him in to a point to where their bumpers are touching his bumpers, both in the front and the rear. And then upon further inspection, Seth informed me that these two vehicles were already
pre-existing condition,
and that Seth managed to park his vehicle into this spot, which...
But how did he do it?
Why and how? Because, I mean, really, it's a great way to get your fucking window bashed in.
Well, no, but why? Because I now have documentation. Wednesday, 9/20/17, 44th birthday. Perhaps the single greatest parallel parking job in history.
It is remarkable.
Jonathan,
it physically doesn't look possible.
Jonathan, if I told you a crane had come in, picked my car up, pulled it over, and then physically placed it down in the space, you'd say it still can't fit because both the front bumper and back bumper are touching the cars.
It would clip the bumpers somehow.
It won't be able to be set in.
I don't know how you do that actually coming in at an angle. Really.
I think there was a new moon on that day, and I think that for some reason I bent the time-space continuum literally of mathematics. And I assessed it, told myself, you can't fit in there because you can gauge. But hey, it's your birthday.
Give it a shot.
Give it a shot, kid. You're just a kid. Give it a shot. Whole fucking life ahead of you. First turn, in. Then up, then back, then up, then back, then up, then back. Possibly 12 to 18 times. I don't know. All I know is...
Nudging the cars?
Let's say there was light lifting of both. Kissing. Love you. Good.
So essentially you push the vehicles out of your way.
Let's say they might have lifted off the earth in this atmosphere momentarily on my birthday. But it's one of those things that it's like maybe...
Now you knew the owners of both vehicles, or only
knew the
one?
owner of the rear vehicle. And I assumed by the next day, one or both will have gone about their business and their lives.
Well, but how difficult would it have been for them to get out?
The one behind me had nothing behind it. Was parked at the corner, at the
curb.
The one in front of me had, because everyone parks so crappy, a half a car in front of them.
Okay, so totally fine.
By the time I come out, one of them will be gone. In fact, neither had left.
So you had to
by the next
approach
morning.
The neighbor.
So I had to knock on the door of the neighbor. Oh, some jerk boxed me in from the front. Because how could I show her this triptych?
And convince her
that I'm...
Why bother? I mean, there'd be no point.
It's like probably... When I die, I probably want this buried with me.
I mean, you should.
And take this with me to heaven and show Jesus.
When you get to
this is what I did on earth.
Look.
At least in the collage of like at the funeral home.
Yeah, it definitely needs to be on like a board.
It will be on the board. So everyone could be like, look what he did a year before he died. Amazing. Proudest moment of my fucking life.
It's incredible though. It is. It's amazing.
And it's I thank you for explaining it. Because a photo almost because it just doesn't seem, it's not possible.
Yeah, so that's not what your mind goes to when you see it. What it looks like is like, I'm documenting this because I'm taking these people to small claims court.
Yeah, I'm suing both of them for everything they have.